and welcome to Piano Major. My name is Michael, and I'd like to teach you in this course easy chording. So I'd like to be covering the 7 triads, chords, that are built upon the 7 degrees of the major scale, and how they function harmonically in music. Very important to understand all these 7 chords, and we're going to be applying them to chord progressions or cadences, and we're also going to be applying them to pop songs, popular songs that you know and I know. This is a 5-lesson condensed course. You'll come away with being able to play a pop song in a major key or a minor key, basic chording. You'll know what to do with your right hand and your left hand, particularly for accompaniment. So join with me now and let's get to work. You'll enjoy this. You'll have a great time becoming a skilled musician. Thank you for joining me. Hello and welcome to Easy Chording, lesson number 1. Today I'd like to talk about the 7 triads or chords that are naturally occurring in the major scale. Let's look at the key of C, for example. There's 12 keys that you can play in, but we're going to look at the key of C. The major scale has 7 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1, or you can call it 8, 1 octave higher. Upon each one of these 7 degrees, you can build a dyad, which is a 2-note chord, simply by adding the note 1/3 above it, a 3rd interval above the note. You can also build a 3-note chord called a triad from the 1st to the 7th degrees notes of the major scale, like this. The first chord is called a C major triad or chord. It's a 3-note chord. We can also call this harmony. Harmony is the sound of 2 or more notes sounding simultaneously. Chording is harmony. The first chord is called a C major chord. The second chord of the diatonic scale is called D minor. It's a minor chord. The third chord is called E minor, a minor chord again. The fourth chord is a major chord, F, F major. The 5th chord is the G major triad. The 6th chord is the A minor triad. The 7th chord is a B diminished triad, or you could also call it a B minor with a flat 5. And back to the C triad. These are the 7 naturally occurring chords built on the major scale, built on the 7 degrees of the major scale. This is 3-part harmony. It's the number 1 chord is a 1 major chord, the 2 minor chord, the 3 minor chord, the 4 major chord, the 5 major chord, the 6 minor chord, the 7 diminished chord, and back to the tonic, the major chord. Now I'd like to give you a small exercise to help you hear these chords. The exercise goes like this. Play the C triad 8 times in time. So we're going to play it like this. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. With the left hand, play the root of the triad, or the tonic of the triad. The C triad has the C root in the bass. 1 C below middle C, an octave below. So we play that, and with the right hand we're playing quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to the D minor triad. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now we're going to go to the E minor chord. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the 1 chord. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now to the 4 chord. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Back to the 1 chord. To the 5 chord. Back to the 1 chord. 3, 4, 1. Now to the 6 chord. To the 1 chord. To the 7 chord. Back to the 1 chord. And that concludes the first lesson on easy chording. Practice that exercise, study, and become a piano major. Thanks for joining me.